What's up, kids? Welcome to a totally unplanned, spontaneous Legions Lounge special. This is not an official episode of Legions Lounge. This is just me dying to open these things. I have cracked open a couple of them, but I really want to get them on the table and start shooting them because, I shot these prototypes and they were, as I always say, they were a complete pain in the ass. I love doing it, but they don't respond well. They don't hold their form very long, so I was so psyched to get them out of the box and start playing with them. So I couldn't hold off on a few of them, but I figured I'd open the rest of them with you guys. It's me, your boy, 1/6 shooter Trevor. Who's in the chat here? We got Michael Casper, Cloud. What's up, Cloud? Batbomb 82, Legions Collector 1321. A good year, as far as I know. I just got back from watching Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny, and I got no spoilers, but I loved it. I loved it. I had a good time. It was fun. Wasn't Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, wasn't Temple of Doom or Raiders, but I think it was in the pocket there. It was somewhere in there, man. It was good, man. Christopher's got the Fushcast going on my laptop. Costume pizza delivery on the way. Damn, that's good, man. Wow, that's a full toy day right there. Yeah, I know that I'm up against the Fushcast, which, whatever, it is what it is. 1321 was a good year, right? I think so. I remember. Oh, wait, was the plague around then? That might not have been a good year. I don't know. I don't remember, actually. I was not quite around in 1321, believe it or not. I'm not the Highlander. You're right down the street. You can come on if you want. You can jump on the cast. I wish you had them. I know you got your notice, right? So you will have them in a couple days, probably. Dude, it's pretty good, man. Don't dismiss it. Don't dismiss it. It's all right. I like it. You go in there and you just, say, I'm going to have fun with this. It doesn't do anything to diminish the others, I don't think. I didn't feel it. And it stands on its own. It's a fun, they did a good job with it. It's fun. It's got the tropes. It's got, tombs and whatever things look a little too clean sometimes, but that's always been Indiana Jones. It's just these people are constantly cleaning up their ancient tombs to make things look a little neat, except for some cobwebs. You know what I mean? But anyway, no contest, Legions Beast Push. Yeah, they're only opening up like a Booberry or something over there. I think I saw Booberry. Who cares about Booberry? Yeah, that's good. That's fine. All right, so let me flip this camera over here because you can see how I got this little thing up here and I got my table here. So the two that I have open so far were the Tusk Sentry. Oh, I gotta flip this. Hang on. Bear with me. Flip. And do I need to mirror it? Yeah, I should probably mirror it so I know what the hell I'm looking at. Perfect. Oops. You know what? Gotta represent this. Hang on. Okay. Nope, it's not going to take. Are you serious? It's not going to take. It's not going to take my commands, to flip and... that's not cool. That's not cool. Let me try it one more time. Let me add it. Mr. Camera. Elgato. What if I do the Elgato virtual cam? Hang on a second. Bear with me. I know this is very professional, but I thought I had this done. There we go. Sweet. All right. Did it. We did it. All right. So there he is. There's the Tusk Sentry. Let me take your comment down there, Legend. All right. I'll shoot you a link, Cloud. Just give me a few minutes. Yeah, there you go, Malcolm. Yeah, it was good, right? Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was thoroughly happy by the end of it. It was just fun. It was just fun. Not the greatest thing in the world. Not the greatest indie thing, but I mean, yeah, I'd expect that. But I thought the effects were pretty good, and anywhere. Or anyway, what was I saying? Love the head sculpt on him. Reminds me of the Proteans collectors. Yeah, there's actually there's a preview for a movie coming out called The Creator, I think. If anybody's going to see Dial of Destiny, you'll see that. Or maybe it's in Flash and all that stuff too. But there's some creatures in there. Some they're AI. I'm not spoiling anything. They talk about it. They're like AI created beings that very much look a lot like the profiles in some of these figures. So it's interesting. Very prophetic. But yeah, he's cool. I know a lot of people talking about him being definitely like the base body for some Space Marines. Some people need to have humans in here. I don't feel the need to have humans. I mean, this guy could be a Space Marine as it is, right? I mean, just paint him up a different color and call him something else, and he's a Space Marine. There you go. But yeah, I do like this head too. But this head is really cool too. I didn't have any scratches on mine. I know I saw a few people getting scratches, but and also I think either Bill or somebody said that it scratches kind of easily, so you got to be a little careful with it. It's just I think it's the sort of matte paint that's on there. It's cool. It's interesting. I like it. There's obviously stuff underneath here, as is the other. I'm a little afraid to take it off because I don't want to scratch this one. I got other spoons, but let's see if I can get it off here. Let's see what's underneath this. Oh God, I got no nails. Jesus, isn't this supposed to come off? I think it's supposed to come off. Maybe this one doesn't come off. It must. It must. All right. Well, I'm not gonna mess with it, but when you get it, you'll see it. He also comes with the bubble head, which is cool. You can put that on. I think it fits on this guy. Yeah, looks cool. I like these bubble heads. He's got the cool extended like sniper rifle type of thing that comes with Ziri as well, and he's got a couple of hands, a trigger hand and a gripping hand, and also we got the hands pack, of course, that goes with the 3 of these sets. So I'm gonna set him down over there. Take a look at the science officer. I mean, I love the way they can hold these weapons, man. They can really hold them tight. I don't even have this as tight as it can go, but like he's really holding that and really like aiming it. You know what I mean? He tilts his head a little bit there, and he's like practically looking down the barrel of this thing. You know what I mean? And I'm sure I could get him to that point. I just have to mess with it a little bit more. But really tight and really great. And I love that even with the sniper rifle, I got the sniper rifle tucked into the arm pit there, or to the arm the elbow area with one of them. It's great. It's really cool. Got the clear little pegs here that go in and out, so they look like they're sort of magnetic or floating on there, the guns or whatever you want to put on there. We got all these ports to play with. This is going to be a lot of fun. Even some in the feet here. So like, I don't know if I'm giving away ideas here, but you know where to send the check. Some thrusters or something like that. You know what I mean? That would come with this, or that you could add onto this with some clear plastic. That could be fun. That could be really cool. And he's got them in the pauldrons as well. This guy has the guns in there already. I put those in there, the little sort of arm rifles, which could be dangerous. You really got to hide your hand there. Do that Spidey thing. But yeah, these guys are cool, man. I really dig. Everybody was talking about the finish on this, and I know it's not like the best camera I have here. The other camera is better. I can probably swap this for a minute and show you up here. Oop, there we go. Yeah, but the paint finish on this guy is really cool. There's almost like a blue undertone to him. I don't know. I can't really tell. It's kind of. I don't know if it's entirely different. It's been a while since I had these, but it seems different, a little different. And I know it's coming across as a little more blue because I do have a blue light on up here, but no cracks. All right. But yeah, it's really cool. There's like this sort of frosty look to it. It's really, really nice. Let me see what you guys are saying over here. Making me nervous. Extreme FOMO with all these pictures. Yeah, I know. I know. Me too. I had seen people, days before I got mine too. Yeah, I will. I'm not gonna mess with it. Yeah, I like it too. I like you talking about this one. I expect this little yellow guy here. Um, it's cool. I like the combination of the yellow and the gray. It's a good combination. I could see this body with more. I mean, it's a Legion builder, so like obviously the paint is simple. But I can see it with some yellow highlights. I can see some of these bags and stuff being yellow, or having yellow highlights, or having some yellow stripes or something on some of the pieces. Could be pretty cool. Although yellow for me, I've found yellow to be a super pain in the ass to paint. To get a nice solid yellow color, it's always, I don't know, maybe it's the paints I've been using. I've tried a couple of different ones, but they always seem to be a little liquidy and transparent, and you really need to do like 3 coats, and it's a big pain in the ass. It always ends up being kind of gloopy for me. I mean, probably airbrushing is the best way to go, but I haven't cracked out the airbrush in a long time, so there you go. I was going to do a wheel, but is there anybody that wants to see anything specific? And in the meantime, Cloud, I will send you a invite here. Anybody else who wants to hop on and talk about, if you've opened them up yet, talk about what you've seen, what you like about them. Batbomb, do you have any idea of what you want to do between popping and swapping Mythic and Cosmic? Not even a clue. No. There's plenty of ideas. I want to get these guys on the table and start shooting them. I got a calendar to put out this year, and I am short some pictures, so some months. So I definitely want to get these guys in there, at least a shot or 2 with Cosmic. So yeah, yellow is uncooperative, to be sure. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the secret is. I don't know if it's to lay down a layer of white, like a flat white or something first, and then put it on top. But maybe some of the more seasoned customizers can tell me what to do here. All right, anything you guys want to see, or should I just grab something? Because I think I kind of want to grab. I kind of want to open Olek. Is this a Volcatar, or is this the? Yeah, this is the Volcatar version, and then there's the Gravering version. Rick, yes sir. Please hit me up afterwards, man. I will send you a link, and I will send you a discount as well. They are up on Etsy, but be sure to hit me up either on IG or on Facebook, and I'll send you a discount for it. Because I mean, half the year's up, so I can't charge a full price at this point. What's that? Have you got any Zirian? Zirian? Yeah. Oh, I got Zirian. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, have any of you got Zirian? I thought you said if you got any Zirian. I can't wait to open Zirian. I just figured I'd wait a minute, and maybe I'll do that when Cloud's on, and she'll be supremely jealous. Utility knife here. Cloud, it's forthcoming. I don't know how much time you have, but I'm just going to have a few people on, a few minutes at a time to talk. I'd love to get you on here, so... piece of paper. I like what they did with these pegs, that there's a little cap over the top of them, so they're not spilling all over the place. They're not just... And it's not a piece of tape, either, which is really kind of nice. I like this deal. I hate the tape. I hate the tape. Though they do have tape in other places for things. Okay, you got nothing going on. Good. Okay, your Ziri has a QC issue, but other than that, my figure's beyond perfect. Okay. What was the QC issue, Eric? And if you want to jump out, let me know too, man. All right, hang on, Cloud. Let me... how am I going to send this to you? I guess I can open up Instagram. 1 second, kids. Hang on. It's all got to be manual. Okay. There you go. This Cloud. Okay. These guns are insane. I love this. I love the idea that these pop off and we can get some different things to put on there, and some third-party stuff to put on there. That could be really fun. I could see that being an interesting thing for third-party people to do. We got his bubble, which is a little orange tint. We got his little what are you calling these? Like, I guess it's a collar cowl thing. You're in Cloud in here. Hey,
Hi.
How are you? What's up, man?
Fantastic. I had Legends and Liquor, and now I get to hop on this stream. This is fantastic.
Oh, I completely forgot about Legends and Liquor. I was gonna get on. I was gonna tell. Well, it's a good thing I didn't, because I went to the movie. So it would have. I really wanted to see the movie because there's at least 3 of them floating out there that I haven't seen. Guardians of the Galaxy, haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse. Flash, I could probably wait for, but I want to see it. But yeah. So how'd it go? How'd it go over there? Did you represent?
I did. I represented with Sun Wukong, and then I informed them all that while I am desperately waiting for my Cosmic Legions, I'm waiting on Big Bad Toy Store. The only one I have through Store Horsemen is Ziri, so I'm stuck waiting for a while. But
it's worth the wait.
They created the label for her. She's the one I'm most excited for. So
nice.
Yeah, she'll get here.
Nice. Did anybody else have any Cosmic on there? Probably not, right?
No. Dan wants Cosmic, but nothing.
Yeah. He's got it incoming, doesn't he? Did he order?
I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, he didn't pre-order? Oh.
It's weird with the UK, so they have to find a store.
I know, it's a pain in the ass. So I already know that Ziri is your favorite, as she is probably mine. I mean, having not held them in hand. I mean, I held prototypes in hand. It's completely and utterly different thing.
Yeah.
To have things, something that's not like pissing you off every 5 minutes in your hand to play with, because it really does piss you off, man. After a while, there are certain ones that you just fucking hate.
I can imagine.
The specs were those figures for sure, but they are completely awesome. You know what? Actually, I was gonna open one of those, but I already have one open, so I'm just gonna bring it up before I open Olek, because look at this damn thing, man.
Those look so nice.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
Look at the paint. The paint is particularly looking really good in this light, actually, because I got a little bit of blue light hitting one of my Detolfs over here. So look at that. Look at the blue green.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it.
Sorely tempted by those. I went for both Olex, Gorga, and Kragnar, so I wanted to finish the Grave Ring team. But
yeah.
They're looking really nice. I maybe if I can get them cheap enough at the convention or something, I'll pick up.
I think they'll have plenty of these at Legions Con. I have a feeling.
I may have to get them.
Take my word for it, but I got to imagine that they ordered, especially the first wave
of
a new line. They're going to have plenty of them. But the transparency of these wings. These wings, my God, I probably glued these wings like 6 times, man. and just getting them to stay. And then forget about having them up like this. No way. They had to hang, because all they would do is hang down like that.
Yeah, the weight would have been
too much. Yeah, it's crazy. But the little thorax back here actually moves on the whole boom tail, which is pretty cool. Boom hole, whatever. And getting these things, this is another thing that I really wanted to do with the shot, is having these little arms hold. Because I knew they would, but there was, these were these weren't, something flexible, so there was no way to get the piece in there, unfortunately.
I think I need to make a trip to Big Bad Toy Store.
Or my house later this week.
Or that. I got nothing going. Oh, you know what I did get? Speaking of, I finally got my Carpathius.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you to Stefan Delatour.
Oh, let me embiggen you. Hang on a second. Nice. Oh yeah, Steph hit me up yesterday. He's like, "Hey, you around?" And I didn't see his text until it was too late. That's great, man. That's really cool.
Saying he gave me this guy.
Oh, very nice.
Which is not somebody I anticipated picking up, but very glad to have him.
So now he's enabled you for AWOC at this point.
More so. I was just going for the cats, but I may need to get a couple more.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a cool line. I was just doing. I was on Toying Around the other day, and Jason Bienvenu from AWOC couldn't make it. He was having internet problems. So like somebody said, get, because I took the pictures. I don't know if I'm the best representative for that, but I happened to be there, so I just jumped on before he got on. But oh man, this is
He's actually close with one of my oldest friends. I lived in Louisiana for a little while with my buddy Derek, who is Nowhere Man on Instagram, if anybody knows him. But they're apparently very close, so that was a cool little connection.
Nice. So what are you doing this weekend?
Nothing.
Crazy? No.
No.
You got to work tomorrow?
Yeah, but we're off Tuesday, so I'm gonna. It'll probably be a dead week because our West Coast team have off, I think, until Thursday or whatever.
Gotcha.
So it's gonna be quiet. I'll probably clean my room. You are having a time.
I cannot look at how tight that is. There's this one little side to it that I can't figure out which way it's going. At first I thought I had it, and then I'm like, nope, it's not going that way.
It's like they twist them.
It's going the other way. There it is.
That.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. It's a double twist. I swear they do this on purpose.
The troll got me. I had to get pliers to get my troll out.
I might have to do that. This is making me crazy, and I'm like, trying to get this done quickly, not be here all day. It's not fun. There we go. All right, I got it.
All right.
So you're at least you got the Grave Ring group.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming those were your favorites, or you just wanted to kind of have the team, and
so
there's other things that you kind of like or dig.
Ziri was actually my very first pre-order with 4 Horsemen of anything, and it was just because I really liked the way the costume.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, this is way before I got into the line.
Sure. It's been a while.
Amazing. I had to get her. Yeah, almost 2 years.
I keep forgetting it's been so long.
Vorga, I was back and forth on. I really liked the way she looked, and she started to grow on me. And this guy just looked so cool. And once I found out they were all in the same faction, I was like, well, I might as well. It's the same with Book 2, Ias. The Grave Ring. So
Sapidian,
Yep, got him.
That's cool. Yeah, I love this. I don't know. I know these do sit.
Yeah, there's some kind of weird peg that it kind of sits in. You got to get it just right.
Yeah, I did it yesterday on the other guy, but it's a little. I kind of wish that it pegged in from the front here as well, because it's a little loose. But I mean, there he is. That's what it looks like in there, which is really cool. Yeah, the original ones, the prototypes had they're kind of they print those out in the studio, so this clear stuff never comes out nearly this clear. It's bubbly, and so there's a lot of Photoshop work that had to be done to make that look like that. So I never really saw what he looked like with the thing on it because it was kind of almost semi-opaque.
Yeah.
This, I don't know if I'm a fan of. So you gotta there's a little flap here.
Okay.
You gotta take tape off here. God, man. I'm gonna get some stuff off the table here.
Light box cutter.
Yeah. I mean, I could cut them. I'm thinking for repackaging. I mean, not that I can't get extra tape, but and I'm not trying to fool anybody. If I go to sell it, I'll tell them that I opened it up. But
of course.
There's nothing. I think you got to yank this whole thing out of here in order to get the stuff out, and I'm not really a fan of that.
The presentation is nice, but
it looks great.
I don't know about repacking.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna say anything. I'll express my concerns. Yeah, it's because this is taped. You can't even really cut it. You got to cut below this little.
It seems like everybody is having a time trying to open these.
Yeah. All right, so that's that. But then there's another one. There's another piece of tape or something. Jesus. What is this? what is that?
We've waited so long and we still can't have them.
Stop. This is crazy. This is nuts. I don't like this at all. All right. There we go. You're never getting that back in.
No.
You wanted to fool somebody into
They're
being
gonna know.
New and packaged. There's no way you're gonna. I mean, look at this. Forget that.
Yeah,
You know?
that's done.
that's crushed.
Legends Collector 1321. Shout out to both of you for commenting on my thread in the Cabal about a shop on Long Island. Time Warp is now one of my musts when I'm up that way. You are very welcome, friend.
Yeah, and you know, have you been to Babylon Comics in Babylon Village? Okay, so Babylon Comics, they don't really have much in the way of toys. He's got a few things, a few Marvel Legends, a few pops, you know, stuff like that. Nothing crazy, a few Diamond Select things, but I told him, like, pick these up. I showed him the pictures. I'm like, yeah, I do the photography for them. They're fantastic. They're really popular. You will sell through them. Okay. And that was that.
I've been wanting to do the same for Chosen One collectibles. I don't know if you've been there.
Yeah. I have a love-hate with Chosen One. They're like, they're really nice. Like, I love what's her name who runs it, and April and her father who runs the record store down the street. Yep. But they're priced, you know. They get things out of the box, Marvel Legends, and they put them right up to eBay prices, basically.
I was very grateful to be a regular and to be friends with April. They were discounting my purchases a bit, so it saved me a little bit, which was very nice. But I just haven't been there in ages.
Yeah, me neither. And I drive by there all the time. I'm going to Joann's to pick up like more bags or those little art boxes for pieces, like all this crap.
Yeah, I need more of that.
And I think about stopping by, but I don't really pop in. Let me see what the chat is saying here.
Joe Gonsalves. How's it going, buddy?
Tomas, what's up, man?
Tomas.
Cosmics have left the States, so it should not be long before they hit Sweden. Nice.
Awesome.
Gravering Olek and Kragnar are ordered through FHM for me. Nice.
Good choices.
Zuri is the only figure I got, so I'm glad to hear the praise. Yeah, it's great. I got the test shot of Zuri. So I got to play with it a little bit, but I can't wait to see the colors and stuff.
Yeah, to have them side by side, it's got to be something.
For sure. Bugs. I see a lot of people like, I'm not going to call anybody out. They're just like, bugs aren't my thing. So like, well, I mean, bugs aren't my thing either, but they're making cool figures, man.
Yeah, I was immediately like, I don't really care about the Tusk faction. I don't care about the spec scenes, but seeing some of these pictures in the Cabal, and just like, I think I made a mistake.
Yeah, I understand somebody not being interested in the figure. I just don't understand from the bug standpoint. I don't know. Like, I don't like bugs either, but you know. Gravering Olek and Kragnar for me were awesome. Dragonite tops. Okay. All right. Yep. That'd be cool. Accessories exploding everywhere. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be.
Clear
this is what happens when I do unboxing. It just shit goes everywhere, man. Shout out to both of you for coming on my thread. Oh, there we go. That's one. Yeah. Yep. Time Warp. Time Warp is where? Where's Time Warp?
Have I
been to Time Warp?
Driven past it a number of times. I've never been in, and all of my friends tell me I have to go.
There's one. I want to say it's almost in Merrick. It's what the heck is it called? It's some play. Fantastic Voyage. Fantastic Toyage. Toyage, exactly.
It's another one I want to check.
That guy, he's got a great shop full of cool stuff, but it's all the same stuff has been sitting there for about 7 years.
Okay.
And I went in and tried to get like a discount on an older hot toy, like a sideshow, like something that's not even up to snuff anymore. But it's got a price because it was limited and like a Gamorrean guard or something like that. And I'm like, hey, will you take like $25 out of this? Like, nope.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Just doing business with you. And I went to buy something else from him and asked for a discount. He's like, nope. I went on eBay. I literally bought it for like $25 less than he had it for sale. I'm like, all right, I just bought it. Thanks. Bye.
Well.
Yeah. So much for reboxing is right. It's going to be tough, man. What's up, Joe? What's up, George? These figures are absolutely amazing. Articulation, details, paint apps are just beautiful. I posted a very quick shot in my story. Nice. Yeah, the whole reason I wanted to do this is I just wanted to, if you see any more comments, just call them off.
Yeah.
Spec scenes have the most impressive paintwork. Yeah, for sure.
They really
do people hate Web Store because he's a spider? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Joe. That's what I'm saying. So now, does this neck... Okay, this
the whole neck piece should pop out, right?
Yeah, the neck piece comes out. Oh my god, that's a tight
in
fit.
there.
Holy crap. All right. Because I really like this look. And I guess you can swap them either way.
Yeah, that like form-fitting helmet is probably how I'll display him.
Yeah, I love this thing. This is cool.
Oh, it's so cool.
That is really cool. I just love the way he's like looking through there, and it just
He looks all
fits
agitated.
the helmet. Yeah, right. Because it's got to be very tough to breathe.
I'm gonna take them on adventures around the house, have them
almost
exploring the refrigerator and stuff.
Almost doesn't look like his face will fit in there. I was thinking this when I had it, but it does. I mean, it will.
Yeah, oh. It's like right up against his head.
Yeah. And he's got these little tubes to fit those little rings that go around his little horns or whatever. Oh, yeah, I dig this a lot. I'd say the joints are super tight on mine. I know Bill had.
Yeah, I remember Bill talking about that.
I don't know. That's not too bad to me. It should be maybe a little tighter, but
his looked a little looser than that, though. It was pretty obvious.
This isn't bad. This feels like standard. I mean, when I got it up here, it's nice and tight. Yeah. It's basically when it's just at its set. Whatever. The one thing, like, I love the guns. The guns look cool. My temptation is to paint them up a little more and get a little more detail in them, which I probably will do with a second set of them or something. I'm gonna keep some mint, obviously. I kind of wish these were a little more painted up.
Yeah.
But I get why they're not, because I mean, you look at all that you're getting in these figures and the paint jobs on the figures themselves. For he was a deluxe though, right? He was 45, I think. Yeah. So, but I mean, even so. You get a lot. You do get a lot. 2 heads, 2 necks.
I love the colors on him, like the blue and the orange, so well together.
Yeah. And they did. As much as I don't know if they're saying this. I've never asked. There's a lot of things I don't ask them because I kind of don't want to know everything. You know what I mean? Because I just want to be able to have a show and talk about it instead of sitting back and let everybody talk. Keeping a poker face, but they had the Power Lords license at one point and tried to bring that back, and I think that was a Kickstarter that just didn't work.
Right.
But I mean, you can't not say that the orange and blue in this at least wasn't inspired by Power Lord. You know what I mean? You can't. There's no denying it. And I think Kragnar was too. I don't know much about Power Lords, but I think Kragnar was also inspired by something like that, in that line.
I don't.
Anybody else wants to?
He only had 3 fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ninja Turtle thing.
2 fingers. And
2 fingers and a thumb.
Got to have that opposable thumb.
Greg saying Sphexians put into Mythos would be interesting. New parts, torso for armor. I would like to see. I'm expecting we'll see the swaps trying to put these characters into Mythos and the other way around. It's probably a matter of time.
I think those wings are going to be showing up on a lot of Fae figures and stuff like that for sure. I mean, I know. Pardon me. Jeremy had that show with Nikki and who else was in that? I'm trying to think. I think Joe Bassapolo did it, and who else was it? Anyway, they had early prototypes of pieces, and they did some swaps just to show like what it was going to be like, and I think somebody there used some of the wings. I think maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember, but. They'll definitely show up for that.
Get that buzz-off tribute.
I have to do a pickup because FedEx literally won't knock on the door. Dude, that happens to me all the time. There's one guy who knows me, and I've literally chased him down, like early on. I've got the notice from the ring like late or something, like a few minutes, and I get the note on the door, and I'm like, oh, no. I get in the car. I know his route. I follow him around. I go get him. And he knows now that, like, listen, I don't care if I have to sign for it. Just freaking leave it. I'm always going to be home, or just say I signed it.
Yeah, somebody is always here at this house 100% of the time,
same.
So there's no excuse.
Yeah, at least 90% of the time, either my wife or myself are home, so it is ridiculous. But yeah, I've literally had them do that. Like, they didn't even try. You know what I mean? They didn't even try to do it. And
we've got that Ring doorbell too. We won't even see it come up. Nothing.
Me too.
It's infuriating.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not going to try and put into a pose everybody here, but because we got a lot to open up. I don't know if I'm going to get to them all, but what time is it? 4:30. All right. Time. So what were your other top figures of the year besides Mythic Legions?
We did 3 Marvel Legends, and I had to check to see if I even bought 3 Marvel Legends.
Oh, you had to pick 3 Marvel Legends?
Yeah, well, because we did both. We did top 3 Marvel Legends because it's Legends and Liquor, and then we did 3 others, and I went with
technicalities.
General Thane from Animal Warriors.
Oh, nice.
I have them here. How am I forgetting this already? Purgatory, the loose collector Purgatory.
Okay.
And the Sun Wukong figure was my number 1 out of the other top 3.
I have the Red Sonja from Loose Collector. I don't have any of the other ones.
She looks good. I kind of wish I went in for her. I don't have a lot of attachment to the character, so I just got the other 2, Vampirella and Purgatory.
Yeah, that's the one I do have. It's funny, like I'm just the opposite. Like I've read Vampirella in the past, but like I just didn't have really much of attachment to either one of those characters. But Lady Death looked cool.
Lady Death is cool. I also have her in the Hell Witch, but I mean, my wife and I both appreciate scantily clad women, so she's all about
it.
There
you go. All right, so there's Olek. He's really, really nice. I love the... I think Bill pointed this out. There's a little tightness in this torso that you're not getting a lot of range, but you... Okay, you don't want to pop them off that much, but you can, for photos or to put them on the shelf, you can kind of bend that a little bit and get a little more bend out of that. But it's not on there solid, so it's not on there solid. Well, I don't know what that is. I don't know if they have to get that ball joint up a little bit higher or what the deal is, but it's still not bad.
A lot of people have been having that problem with Monkey King. I haven't, but they seem to. I guess it's too many layers. It's not reaching.
It will pop off, but I don't find mine to pop off terribly easily. Like if I pull at it, like I'm going to take it apart, it comes off pretty easy, but it doesn't fall apart in my hands.
Mine has not come across once. I was thinking about pulling them apart. I had an idea for a custom, and I almost wish I bought 2 of these guys specifically for his armor. So I'm hoping they follow through with a repaint.
I think it's tricky to get his. The only other thing I would suggest is making the trigger areas. I mean, you can get his finger in there, his trigger finger in there, but it's a little
too big,
tight. Or I mean, it's just because it curls, it doesn't really get in there.
At least they're somewhat pliable. Like
it works.
Worry about
that's in there.
Yeah,
the finger's in there. It takes a little work, but it's in there. This one's cool, man. I dig this a lot. I think this is the one I'm going to go with for the first shot. I think I'm thinking about doing a team shot, like the Prison Escape or something like that.
Oh, because we have my phone wallpaper is one of yours.
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, that is the team shot. Yeah, that's the team shot. That's the immovable version of the team shot. Like they were just
they had to just stand.
Best you could do right there.
I'm happy to hear you're doing another calendar. That's nice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Awesome. The thing is, I've been so busy, like one after another, doing work, which is great, that I haven't had time to really shoot anything new that I could put in there. I mean, I've done a couple of things that I might throw in there, but I really like to do horizontal stuff so it fills. There's a couple of months in there where I doubled up on 2 shots side by side, which works. Yeah. I'll still probably do that, but
this month you've got Grisha and
I forgot to change the calendar.
I
don't even remember what it is.
I looked at it the day before and was like, I get to change that tomorrow, and then totally forgot. My wife at the
Oh yeah, the Grisha the Slitherer one, right? That's right.
Yeah,
those
are good shots.
So these are the exclusive deals that you got with the all-ins. The key, which is heavy. It's nice.
It's bigger than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, like we had the alphabet going around, so I translated the text underneath. It says
Oh yeah, did you?
Yeah, I managed to. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but that can be translated.
Okay. Yeah, let people have fun, I guess. But
exactly. Yeah.
And this is the what is the name of this race? I can't remember.
Cronin? No.
Yes, Cronin.
I
believe it's Cronin. I think it's Cronin. Yeah. Yep. So this was a version of the skull that was in the teaser.
Yeah.
It wasn't
so
gold,
cool.
but yeah. So we don't know really much about this, but I love the fact that you can pop this on something and pretend you do.
Yeah, one of the Tusk soldiers has like the hologram of the skull, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The either the science officer, I think it's the science officer has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I think it's the blue one. All right, let me
Hedgehog action. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Jonathan? Jonathan, you want to jump on, man?
Family over. Can't stay long.
Oh, you got family? Okay. Yeah, I know it's a weird holiday weekend. Some people are working tomorrow. Some people aren't. Some people got the whole thing.
I never do anything. So.
For 4th of July, no.
Yeah. No, we sit in the bedroom watching TV, getting angry at our neighbors for scaring our cats.
Yeah, that's dude. We got a new corgi, and she does not like. I mean, our dachshund at this point, if they do the M80s, he'll hear it, but other than that, he's kind of oblivious.
My eldest cat is okay. He doesn't know, but the little one's not so much.
Yeah, the new one is hella scared, and we can't even get her outside to go to the bathroom after they've been going off for a while. She just doesn't even want to go outside, so it's a nightmare. Our backyard is like it's like watching the Garuchis, man. Like it's like you can just sit in the backyard and they're coming from all directions, and it's cool. And it was cool when we had dogs that could stand it.
Yeah, it just gets tired.
Yeah. All right, this is it.
It is.
These soft goods. Oh man, I love this thing so much. I love the fact that the interior is brown.
Yeah.
And the outside is gray. Just the putting the the detail, like there's a liner in it. You know what I mean? To make it just offset and match her outfit, that much better. It's so good. And the color matching really good on the browns too. Did a really great job.
Throw it over her shoulder and get some of that contrast.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's kind of how I had it in the shot. I can't remember.
I think so.
Yeah. What else going on in the chat here? I don't want to ignore the chat. I'm just trying to move through here. We got New York City figure from that. The FOMO hitting me hard these days. My plan was to wait till Legions Con. I've heard a couple people say that, man. I think Thomas Belay was the same way. He texted me the other day. He's like, dude, I think I was gonna wait till Legions Con to pick these up, but I'm dying.
Nope.
I'm like, that's a long wait. That's a long wait.
Yeah.
Skull has so many possibilities. Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Brick? Brick just did a Cosmic Legions class last night with Curtis Ackerman and Jesse and Sean. Yeah. Oh, you didn't get her.
Oh, Greg,
you're going to have to pick this up, man. I think this is really going to be... I don't know if it's the sleeper because a lot of people liked her. I think somebody else was saying the same thing. I think Vorga may end up being the sleeper, but... I don't know what's going on here. Discussion between people. But that's cool. Talk away. Cool. We got 42 people in here. Normally, I mean, this is just a impromptu BS show, but hey, hit the like.
Yeah. Make sure I hit the like. I think I did. I did. All right, we're good.
All right, good. Should have made that a requirement of coming on the show.
You want in? You got to click that thumbs up.
So Steph he texted me I guess right after he left, and he said, "Hey, I'm around," and I didn't see it until 10 minutes later. I was like, "Oh, we're getting tacos. It's Swell Taco. Come on over."
Yeah.
He's like,
said we gotta
"I'm on
do
my
tacos.
way back." I'm like, "Damn it!"
He did say the three of us should catch up. Go for
Hell yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never do anything, so I'm always available when I'm not working.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta think about when I would do that, but you know, I kind of like the idea of the open house that Jeremy did. It was kind of cool. Um, I really want to. I really want this to be like really done. You know, I don't want to
Yeah.
like make excuses for like, well, this isn't finished yet, and that's not finished, and whatever. But is it ever really finished? I don't know. Maybe
No,
it'll be
no.
to the point where it's like perfect, but I at least have to get the Cosmic Legions off the floor because right now that's the only place they fit. So,
I don't know where I'm gonna put these. I have no idea.
no freaking clue, man. I'm putting more big shelves like these up to my side here, and I'm hoping that gives me more room. I don't know. I don't even know. It's a crapshoot.
Got a
Oh
second
my God.
detail.
Getting these things out. Yeah, this is these.
Oh, that side tray again.
I don't know how they're doing these like where the bubble is like formed around it, so you almost have to like squish it or pull it just the right. There we go. Okay.
So awkward.
Maybe it was just me. This is awesome. I love this mask.
Yeah, I like them.
This is
I
the
like
look.
her alternate head.
This is the look I'm gonna have on for sure.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
the look, yeah, with this mask for sure.
Trevor, just imagine 40 people in your room watching you open a figure. I mean,
Like this right now, yeah.
that's what we're doing.
Standing over my shoulder. No, thank you very much. My sister was checking out Slug today. Yeah, Jonathan did a inbox sort of look at them the other day, but I know everybody's kind of unboxing them now. But go check it out. It was still good. I don't know if he's planning on doing some unboxing reviews. I'm sure he probably is.
Oh, did you see that somebody pointed out Slog's got like a beak in his mouth?
Who? What?
So Slog has his mouth open, and like at the back of his mouth is like a sculpted. It looks like a little beak, like a squid or something. Like something.
I don't know if I noticed that. I don't know if I noticed that in the prototype.
It's almost like where the back of his throat would be. It's like a little black beak, like an octopus or something.
So like he's got the sarlacc is actually his throat or something.
There you go. That's a good comparison.
That's freakish. Yeah, I don't know if I noticed that in the prototype. I don't know. Things go so fast, and you're just worried about other things that I'm not even looking to do. That's why people go like, "Does the color match the such and such figure?" I'm like, dude,
I have no idea.
I don't know. I have no freaking clue. I don't have 5 minutes to spend, like, you know, looking at this stuff. These are an interesting idea. I don't know how much of a pain in the butt these are going to be to like hang on to, but I think the solution is good.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what else you're going to do besides have like, you know, holsters for these things, but that's not very sci-fi. I mean, it kind of is. But
then at least this way you don't have the pegs permanently on like their hip or the weapon or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. No, that would suck if that was always like that. Yeah. That would suck for sure.
Gonna need a little Ziploc bag to keep all those, like the.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was something you showed off. One of the characters had like a port in his foot. Plenty of Marvel Legends like blast effects. You can see if that fits in there. Give them like little rocket boots.
They all have little ports in their heels. Like there's little. I don't think these don't fit. But if you could size that, I don't know what. Let me swap over here to the big camera. There's some area there. You know what I mean? I can't tell what the depth is, but it definitely has. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't come with something like that for that reason, unless they're thinking that that's like more of a just a stand
like
peg.
A stand peg, yeah.
But they don't do peg stands. They have like at least the stand. I mean, those are older. Those stands. Those are kind of old. So I don't know. Maybe they're thinking down the line that maybe they will. Great portrait on her. I love that.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Her and Callian both. I love like the deco on their faces.
Yep. I can't wait to have both of them in place. They are totally going to be like a badass team for me, whether or not they know each other. They will. They will meet somewhere along the line. I can't imagine that they wouldn't in the mythos either. They just look so cool together. Yeah, this is the look, man, for sure. I kind of like the poncho coming down the front. It's going to take a little bit of work to get this.
I remember when they added that, the alternate head and the mask. I was very excited.
Yeah. It was well, yeah, oh, that's right, because they were doing the tiers. I mean, yes. It was there from the beginning, obviously, you know.
Well, yeah.
I don't think I'm telling tales out of school, but I mean, the whole idea was that they were going to make those tiers. Like, those were going to be, you know, I mean, unless things went terribly wrong, you know, it was probably almost guaranteed that those tiers are going to be made. I mean, if they didn't, I don't know if they would have included it or not, but
right.
I'm glad it did. Yeah, she's fantastic. Paint. Let me zoom this way. It's just much better on this camera. The paint is great. I love the suit.
Wow.
Yeah, I just love the suit and the boots. I mean, he's again, like, I think this look is. I mean, he gave me some inspiration for the original shoot. Now we're doing. We're getting more and more into talking about sets for future waves and stuff like that. So, you know, it was kind of the Wild West on this first one. And you know, he kind of gave me. He said the inspiration was, and I cannot remember the name of the movie again.
Like one of those.
Somebody help me out.
Clint Eastwood style gunslinger movies.
No, it was an '80s sci-fi movie that with Molly Ringwald. Somebody help me out. I said it on the show, and I cannot remember what the hell this is called because it's not great, but it's got that look. You know what I mean? Of those '80s sci-fi, like post Mad Max. Like, right. Really, everything's kind of dirty and everything's, you know, very mechanical looking, and it's just got it's a point in time. You know what I mean? It's because I heard some people saying, like, I'm surprised they didn't go with, like, you know, because the Mythic Legions is so set in orcs and goblins. It's very Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? It's throwback. I mean, that's a trope that's lasted forever. But somebody was saying, like, I'm surprised they didn't go with, like, Flash Gordon or something like that. Like, a little more, you know, 60s serial thing, which I don't think would appeal to a lot of people now. So yeah. I think they're hitting the 80s, that's your sweet spot for everything. 80s and 90s now. That's it. That's your audience, man. So that's when they grew up, and that's what they know, and that's what they like. And these things aren't too... She would fit right in with any of your Black Series.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Bounty hunters, you know what I mean? Like, for sure. So
Space Hunter. Thank you, Britt.
Space Hunter, thank you. Space Hunter. Yeah, you got to go back and watch it because, well, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I'm looking for it.
It's not horrible, but it's not good.
83. Peter Strauss and Molly Ringwald.
Yeah, Peter Strauss.
Oh my goodness, this movie looks ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's got all those like the, you know, the bad guys, like, in rooms with, like, hanging, you know, cords and pipes and mechanical things that they made out of car parts, you know what I mean, to save money and all that shit, you know what I mean?
I
like,
can see.
Thought that they were going to be Star Wars, but yeah, not quite.
Yep. Wow.
It's interesting. You should go check it out for sure. All right, you know, I'm not going to mess too much with these things. I really want to get them in a good pose.
That rifle.
The rifle's great. It is tricky to get. Oh, does the clip come out?
Yeah. No. The clip on the bandolier opens.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's a little tough getting the hands, but she's got a... Does she have a hands pack? I forget.
Yes. She has a hands pack with Vorga.
Vorga has a hands pack. The Tusks have a hands pack. Yeah, she's awesome, man. Oh my god, I love this. Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah, she's gonna be great. Can't wait. I'm gonna lose these things.
Yep.
I should have gotten one of those art boxes before I did this. All right. I don't know how much more time I'm going to have to do this, but we'll try and open a couple more here. Anybody you specifically want to see? Ziri was it, I know, probably. But
Ziri and Vorga, but I don't know if anybody in the chat.
Yeah, let's do Vorga.
Vorga? All right.
Yeah, I can do Vorga. Because Vorga
Giant gun.
was another one that looked incredible when I had her on the table, but was a total, pain in the butt. She kept falling apart. The gun, the
backpack.
What's it called? Yeah, the backpack, but the
ammo belt.
Yeah, the ammo belt was just a nightmare, man, to get in there. I think I had to end up gluing it into the backpack at one point because it just would not stay. But she, I don't think she's going to take Ziri's spot, but in my heart of hearts. But I think she's going to be really, really up there. Again, see, I like this one. This one's cool.
Yeah.
It's very gun-like. That one looks a little more drill-like to me. And I know that's what the specs mine workers come with too.
Yeah, and then Thygar's got like a jackhammer, right?
Yeah. That's the same one. I think that's the same one that comes with the specs mine workers. So it looks like a jackhammer, which is interesting. I don't think he's actually. Who else we got on here? Space Hunter, yes. 80s Max Mac like sci-fi. Main one that comes to mind is Ice Pirates. Yes. Yes, Ice Pirates. I will do Kragnar next, Greg. I'll do Kragnar next. Oh my god.
Borga is my favorite 1.0 size figure in the wave.
Yeah, I think did you end up picking up the test shot for that? I know Bill did.
No, I didn't get any of the test shots.
No, not you, Eric. Sorry.
Eric.
Yeah,
sorry.
No, you weren't grabbing the test shots. I remember.
No.
Did you try? Or you tried for? Oh, I thought you did. Okay, that's good.
Oh, you're right. I did. I tried for Ziri and gone.
Sorry.
So I wasn't disappointed because I kind of knew it going into it. I was like, let me just try. No, all right, that's fine.
You know what? They're cool, but it's not. It's one of those things. I got a little collection going now of the females and stuff, so I'm kind of. I'll probably stick with that. But I wouldn't go nuts.
I wasn't going to drive myself crazy. If I can have one for a character I like, cool. Otherwise...
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Alexi is in the chat. You boys got toys.
Hey, what's up?
Buddy? I may have gone into the Legends and Liquor chat and told them all to come
on. So we're getting a...
We may get a Who Crew invasion.
Who Crew invasion. Is he still going? Were you in Group 1?
I was in Group 1. I think they're wrapping up.
Okay.
If Alexi's here, I think they wrapped up.
I wonder if I won the duck race.
I never won the damn duck.
I never win the duck race.
I don't know. Did you see how he's doing negative points now for last place?
Yeah, I saw that.
Pretty much ensuring I'll never get anywhere.
It's hardly fair.
Kevin Dufresne has joined.
Hey, what's up, Kevin? How's it going, man? All right, we got 36 people in. I did, yeah. Oh, you gifted one. Wow, nice.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's right. I remember you got the Cronin test shot skull, which is cool. That's a rare one. I tend to like these masked heads better. I don't know why.
Me too.
I just think I don't know. Look at that. Look at that tattoo.
That tattoo looks great.
Swap. Yoink. Look at that.
Damn. So nice. I didn't even know she had that. Somebody mentioned something in passing. I think it was on the 4 o'clock show. They were talking about like tampos or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they mentioned the tattoo, so I had to kind of go back and look at the pictures and see if it was sticking out. Yep. No idea, so that's nice.
She looks awesome. She's got... I just love this build.
Yeah.
I love that she's sturdier, muscly. Really, really cool, man. This is great. Shoulder pauldrons. I didn't realize she came with the backpack on. It does come off, though, right?
Yeah, it should pop off. Might just be a little...
not exactly popping off, but okay.
There you go.
anybody wants to jump on, if you've opened them up, if you got anything to say about them, you want to talk about them, I probably might need some heat for this. I don't have my heat gun over here.
Oh, her pauldrons.
I can usually get it done, but nope, not this time.
Yeah.
Let me go run and get the heat gun.
Yeah, sure. Next to ship is Wave 2 in a couple of months. Yes, they're one right behind the other, which is both awesome and awful for my wallet.
Yeah. It's always the way it is.
And then Pox is right behind that, so...
So this thing is fantastic, but it's got the world's shortest cords. If you're looking for one, I have it up on my Amazon page.
I just use my hairdryer.
Yeah, you could do that too. I've seen people like buy like heat guns, like industrial. I'm like,
yeah,
melt that thing in your hand, man.
I mean, I've got hair nice that needs blow drying, so it makes sense for me to have one.
Right. I used to have hair that needed blow drying. These are tight. There we go.
Oh, she looks so cool with them on now.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Jesus. Amazing. Let's see, this goes back there.
The diversity of the characters they put in this. Like, you've got like your 2.0 style characters like Ziri and the engineer, but then like Vorga being this like big hench kind of badass that you you need in like I guess the bruiser on the ship, and then Kragnar's the big monster. It's so colorful. They look so good together. I'm loving everybody's pictures. I can't wait to get these.
Yeah, what I like about it is like, I mean, actually, I gotta reread Kragnar's bio because I don't exactly remember. Yeah, this is what I thought. So this is where I got this idea in my head. Kragnar was once an architect and builder of great cities on his homeworld of Quarvin. Despite the violent repetition he faces day after day, Kragnar's constructive ideology fuels him with the motivation to push ahead one brawl at a time. Well, one brawl at a time. Okay, but I feel like he's like intelligent. You know what I mean? And like is like the what would be a good equivalent? What's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Groot.
No, the one that they just did the Build-A-Figure for. I'm just blanking. It's got the little pet. It's not his pet. It's his friend.
You're talking about Chode?
Chode. Yeah. Chode. Yep. Or Chod.
Like
I always said Chod.
I only call him Chode because that's how they say it on the cartoon.
Yeah, I know.
But, yeah, he's big and imposing, but then he's very kind.
He's intelligent. Yeah, or the Beast in the X-Men. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the kind of thing. So like for me, like she's gonna be, like you said, the bruiser, badass. Hand-to-hand combat fighter, and he's tough. He can do it, but he's going to be a little more.
Maybe doesn't want to.
Laid back, yeah. At least like, hey, can't we talk our way out of this? Now, I'm interested into what they're going to do with these guys as a group. That's my.
Gravering in particular.
Yeah, because I don't know. Again, like I said, sometimes I just. His little friend to ain't. Jesus Christ. I don't ask, questions all the time about what's going on, but
you don't want to know everything.
No, I want to be able to speculate with people on the show and stuff. Yeah. So once I know, and then I got to shut up. So, oops. Imagine this thing I mean, they did do a good job of like this was rubbery and everything, but getting it in here, I mean, like the things that people have been talking about with the Sphex with the little arms being kind of tough to get in when you've got other arms on and all that stuff, and the order that you have to put them in. Yeah, try that with a resin prototype.
No thanks.
This is fantastic, man. colors on her.
Again, yeah.
I think these might be. I mean, they all kind of have like a, you know, there's a team look going on here. You know, even though it's not exactly matched up, which I love. I love that. But man, I love the. I love like the weathering details. You know what I mean on there. It's kind of the rust or whatever it's supposed to be there. Just a little bit of weathering and dirt.
I love the tattoo.
Look at that.
Just peeking out. It's so cool.
Got little scrapes and stuff on there, and the little, even on the edge of the pauldron, looks like there's a little bit of. Yeah, there is a little bit of silver paint to give it a little bit of weathering. Looks cool.
I love excellent. Wow.
Yeah, she's fantastic. There you go. I still have way behind here. Give me some mythic barbarians and orcas like her. Yeah. You're definitely going to see these arms turn up in mythic for sure.
Oh yeah. Who am I? Who's the girl that plays? She's always like a badass in every movie she plays, like the same character. Michelle Rodriguez, maybe.
Okay.
Like everything she's in, she plays the same character where she's just there to be tough, and I love it. And that's what Vorga reminds me of.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, for sure.
Or have you seen The Expanse?
No, that's something I really want to watch. It's what is it, like 5 seasons or something like that, or
something like that? And I know the last one is short. Let's see. It's 62 episodes total. So season 6 is only 6 episodes.
I don't know whether I started watching it and I fell off because I think people have said it's a little slow to start, but once it gets going, it's really good.
It is. The beginning really reminded me of like Blade Runner with everything that was going. There's like an investigation and stuff. And I was like, all right, it's not bad. And then the very last 2 episodes of season 1 are what hooked me. So you kind of have to push through it, but it's worth it.
Gotcha. It's one of those things that's on my list to go watch, but it's like there's so many things on my list.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
And Greg, you're right. Bobby Draper, thank you.
Bobby Draper?
She's the badass female space marine in The Expanse.
Okay. Gotcha. There's always a badass female space marine.
Yeah. Babylon Squared. I highly recommend The Expanse, Trevor. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Looks better than the Mezco freeze gun. I love the lack of humans. I'm cool with lack of humans. I don't need humans in this. I mean, I know everybody wants space marines, but I don't know. I figure of another, okay, Mythic has humans. If there's any connection that they're thinking of, because Zirian Spire is,
the most human.
Well, also, she's the sculpt from Hera Serpent Spire.
Oh, is she?
And it's Hera Serpent Spire, and she's Ziri Spire. So maybe there's something there. I don't think they do things accidentally like that. So, and then they've talked about ancient, some of the armor and stuff like that is like
from Callian, right?
Yeah, exactly. Callie has ancient armor. Like she's got an armored thing. So there's got to be some kind of tie-in down the line that these would have. But so in that case, there are humans in Mythic. So I imagine there's probably going to be humans at some point, much as I don't feel like there needs to be.
Yeah, the way Ziri and Callian look, that's about as close to human as I would like in the series.
Me too. Yeah, I like humanoids.
Yeah.
But I don't need humans. Yes, Michelle Rodriguez, right? Bobby Draper. Oh, that's true. Oh, that. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Right. That was good, man. I dug D&D. I thought that was a really good
I thought I had a lot of fun with that. And
thoroughly enjoyed it. I would watch another one. I'd be excited about it.
Greg Fenstrad is saying Bobby and Amos were awesome characters. And Greg, I don't know if I showed you this, but my what do you call it? The Aetherblade Builders, my male orc. I named him Amos after Amos from that show. So he's like
oh, really?
the caring badass in my team.
There you go. You always got to have a caring badass.
Oh, yeah. He's their weaponsmith.
I want 3 pairs of those arms for customs. Yeah. Standard barbarian arms are too jacked to make sense for a lot of characters. Yeah. Yeah, this is a more, I could see female dwarves or even, well, yeah. I like this as for a powerhouse female character, or even like a smaller male character or whatever.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They're not small arms, man. No. Like, it could be a male character.
It's not Cloud Strife arms with the giant sword.
yeah, they're not sex specific, so it's good. Bobby and Amos, right. What's up? Hey, what's up, David? What's going on, man? You can make your own humans, exactly. That's the whole thing. Yeah, and I know a lot of people are. They're already picking up a lot of the Tusk soldiers to make Space Marines.
The Attila head, right? I've seen that.
Yeah, that looked pretty good. I got to say, that looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I kind of hope they don't make. If they do humans and cosmics, I love cybernetic. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cyborgs is a different story, man. Yeah. That would be cool. But like, not cyborg humans.
What's
Well, yeah, you've got Canucks Vol, who's a cyborg. Yep. So there are cyborgs. Yeah, so there are cyborgs. Yeah.
I'd be okay with more humans if they are like cybernetic,
Yeah. Just an arm or an arm and a leg or something like that, or just parts here or there would be kind of cool. Yeah, I'd love to see some more. I'd love to see some. Well, I want to see robots, or androids, or whatever you want to call them in this. And I want to see. I just want to see some people. Like, I know a lot of people were talking about, like, well, this is a scientist, but why does he have a gun? I mean, I know it's like, well, you want to sell the figure, so it's got to have a gun. But I actually wouldn't mind having like a science type figure, or more of a, I don't know, something in that vein, and they actually have like science equipment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'd be down with that. That'd be kind of cool as a background character or something. I mean, there is a lot going on with Ziri being a scientist or a chemist or whatever. So it's already there. This is amazing. Damn, this.
Oh,
it's definitely my second favorite. I think Ziri is just cannot be beaten. So, all right, snip of Vorga aside, and we'll do Kragnar.
Got me checking my tracking app. Let's just take a look.
Is it coming tomorrow?
No, it's just.
Oh, I thought it was.
I
coming
checked.
tomorrow.
It was label created. I have no idea.
Oh, right, that's right. Label created.
Yeah.
But usually, label created from them means it's going out probably Monday. I don't know if they're taking off. They're taking off Tuesday, nice. I'm sure, but I don't know if they're taking off Monday or not.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to update. It last updated, I think, on Friday. Yeah, June 30th. But I see that Little Falls, New Jersey, and I know what that is now.
Yep. Not to mention these, I don't know, they were talking about these last night too, these inserts, which could totally be, and they've done them with flat. I think these are flat now. I think, there's a little gloss to them, but, hold this up. God, I'm really running out of room here. But this, which could totally stand up as a, as a background for something. You know what I mean? Either you want to show off your custom or whatever, you just put that in there and flap these out a little bit. It's nice. Really, really cool. It's too bad they had to do this little cutout, but it kind of works with the controls on it. But it's just not a complete little vignette, but just an awesome thing to have in there, though, too.
Rick saying there's a lot of Barlow's guide to extraterrestrials in this line, 100%. When they
I've seen other people say that too. Yeah,
I had to go back through that not that long ago after all of the cosmic hype kicked up again. That's an excellent.
I was so into that as a kid, man. I was like, I would do that. I would draw that stuff, like just sit in class and just draw crazy creatures. I love sci-fi, but so you don't have these in hand yet. But do you think you think you're going to end up being more into this or more into
Mythics, yeah. I like the cosmic are nice. and I'll have like my core groups and stuff but I don't. There's quite a few characters that I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
But Mythic is just, I've always liked high fantasy. I would have gotten into the line years before I did. I just couldn't afford it for the longest time. And then it kind of started bringing me back with like the Alethea's Brood and everything. It's the characters are just getting better and better and better. It may be neck and neck, but I don't think Cosmic's going to beat it for me.
Yeah, I don't know. The jury's out for me. I love fantasy. But I love sci-fi. I've always loved sci-fi. I probably loved sci-fi first. And then, I learned about, like fantasy art and stuff from D&D. And then I love that stuff. But, man, the thing is, there's been so many sci-fi lines out that, you got Star Wars. You know what I mean? You have your lines that are out there from franchises. When the first time I saw Mythic Legions, I was like, oh, there are knight action figures?
Yep.
What? There are orc action? Wait a minute, there's skeletons? And that was it, man. I was done. I was all in.
I am literally surrounded by Mythic Legions.
This is one of those things that I'm like going to end up cutting
the plastic. Try heating the tray, see if he kind of comes out of it.
You got to get these little.
Does he get the clippy? Yeah.
I hate
okay.
These things. Sorry, guys, but I hate these things. I'd rather have twist ties everywhere.
Yeah.
But I realize it's a big figure. It's a lot of work.
I found those are easier to deal with if you use like fingernail clippers.
I'm sure. If I had fingernail clippers, I hate these things. Mainly because you can't put them back in. Like it's this. So this is a little less collector friendly than Mythic's is to some degree.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's all right though. I mean, nobody with any conscience is saying that this is new in box if they've reboxed the figure for the most part.
Yeah. Got a super chat.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, Stuff?
It was spur of the moment.
Spontaneous, as was the show. Kevin, thank you very much for the $4.99. Bubble bottom goes in, then top. Pull the tape off, flex the package, and tape comes off easily. Bubble is on the regular packages. You're talking about that little side piece, or bubble bottom goes in, then the top. Pull the tape off, flex the package, and tape comes off easy. Okay, I'll try it.
Give us
try it on the next one.
Put that in the video and put it on the cabal.
Yeah. That's the kind of stuff that will take off on the cabal too, like how to open your Cosmic Legions packages, how to put the cape on, how to stuff like that.
Yeah, even Brick says, "Yep, I use my kids' old baby fingernail clippers. Perfect."
Yeah.
I have them around because for the very few model kits I have, I clip off the excess, so they just are always handy.
Yeah. I think I have some on the table over there, but I just don't have them in front of me.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I got them over on there's a crafting table, but it's where I do customs and stuff like that out on the other side, but okay, good lord. See how that's it's like enveloped by the plastic there? Like it's just like
doesn't want to let it out.
Damn. You gotta have nails, or you gotta have a pry to get these out. Alright, you know what? We don't need those anyway. We're gonna put the arms
they
on.
struggled with him on Jeremy's last stream too. They had to fight with that.
Wait a minute, where are the chains? I thought it came with chains. That's an inside joke. Not even an inside joke, it's an outside joke. Eric wanted me to put him in chains, like in a prison. Yeah. And of course, the first thing everybody says is, does he come with the chains? No, man. I bought them for Marshalls for like $2.99. You can go get your own.
Go buy some goddamn chains.
Jesus. Any size you want, any width you want, any whatever. Oh, he's so cool. He's so cool.
Oh, damn. Again with the colors, my goodness.
And to be honest, like he wasn't the worst of the prototypes. He was actually pretty easy to deal with somehow.
Yeah, see, like you were just saying, he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Yeah, he's very cordial. He's very
I'll cooperate with you.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. God. Where do you want to stand? Over here, like this? Yeah. All right.
This good.
You like this? A little to the left. It's my good side. I like that these hands, though. I mean, God, but they're sharp.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Everything about Mythic Legions is sharp.
But
they do flex really nice, as opposed to like some of the early like ogre scale figures. Like this is a nicer. I think they're doing this on all the hands now, but man, some of those early ones you had to heat those things up to even like get into.
Even Decebalus was ripping up my fingers when I was putting his weapons on.
Yeah.
Permanent blisters on my hands from these things.
Yeah, I love this head. I don't know if I use this one too much. Very.
I feel like
it's such a minor difference. It's such a. I think I would have rather seen his mouth like wide open. Or something. Yeah, like a screaming, but.
Like a battle cry. I feel like for me, it's probably a lot of it's going to be when I take pictures, what I have them doing. If they're just kind of standing around, maybe discussing their plans or something, I'd have the relaxed face. Or if I want them to look tough, you do the other one. So it's nice to have the options, but yeah, something a bit more drastic would have been cool.
Yeah, these guys look so cool together. I just love the subtle different shades of like the teal and subtle different shades of orange that are running throughout all of them. And they're gonna look like a team, man, and it's gonna be really
they're
cool.
So vibrant. I love it.
Yeah, they're vibrant, but they're not like Motu colored. You know what I mean? They're not like Motu colors, which I am not a big Motu fan, and I'm not really a fan of the Motu tributes. I have them. Some of them I like. I like Keltis and like Adamon or whatever, but like some of them are just like, I don't need this.
We got Kessie wanted Purplor, so we got him, and then I had to have
Purplor's cool.
He is really cool. She saw it and she was like, it's purple and teal.
She-Ra is what's her name?
Freya.
Oh no, She-Ra's Freya? No, that's what's her name. What's her? It's not Freya. What is it? It's God, I did a shot with her and I cannot remember her name. I'm gonna lose at this this contest we're gonna have at Legions Con, man. I probably would have done lousy on my own quiz the other night. What is her name? It's slipped my mind. Anyway,
I'm on the checklist.
Yeah, just take care of that. She's one that I didn't like at first, and I kind of really like her. Dorina, thank you, Dorina.
Yeah, Dorina. She has Freya's
Norris.
head.
Dorina or Norris, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Or Norris. Yeah.
I have her and I have Dragul next to each other.
I did a shot with her. I mean, I like the shot a lot, so that might have something to do with it. But I thought she was pretty cool, man. She photographed really well.
Yeah, she's a nice one.
She could get a little more angle out of his head aside from just tilt. I do remember this on a prototype that I kind of like had to pull it off a little bit. That's the one thing I'd like to get a little more of. I don't know how you do it and keep it nice and tight. You know what I mean? Not keep that line from going too crazy, but you can get some down and you can get some up, but you can't get just about any side to side. I mean,
it's the same with General Thane. He doesn't really tilt much this way, but you can get him to look all the way up and get him to bury the chin, but he can't really look over his shoulder. Yeah,
it's the nature of that small head. When you put that dragon head on it, it's a different story. Like you can actually get some motion out of that dragon head. So. But I love the fact that they gave you inserts that you can put in here if you don't want the forearms.
Yep.
Why you wouldn't want the forearms, I don't know, but if you don't, you don't. But yeah,
I like the fur.
Ragnar's cool, man. Yeah, the fur's a nice touch, right? It's like a little bit of Chewbacca-ish throwback from these guys, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he's cool as hell, man. I really love these. I cannot wait to shoot things with these.
I'm looking forward.
Just touching them at getting them in hand at New Jersey Toy Con for the first time. I know people sell them at PowerCon and a couple other places, but that's the first place I got to play with the actual production figures, and wow, it's just like a revelation.
Excellent. They're so nice.
Amazing. What else is going on in the chat here?
Kevin Boots.
Yeah, exactly. Rakagor's head moves a little bit more for sure. But the detail on that cosmic mace, yeah, that's cool too, right? I mean, all the very, very cool. And they actually look like rings, but they're solid. But they painted them. This is a terrible camera. So that they look like there's sort of rings around. But that's some detailed paint, man. To get that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's probably a template that they use. Nobody's doing that by hand, but so cool.
See that having some kind of like energy thwack to it.
Oh yeah, that's got to be. Oh, it's totally got to be. That's another thing that I'd like to see them do is to give us some. I don't know if there's little indents in here in the guns, but they're not deep enough to put anything in.
Right.
But I would like to see like a third. That's what I'm thinking. I'd love to see a third party that could like pop something over it and give us some lasers or some different effects and stuff.
I mean, we've got...
You could do that in post for photos, but I like practical.
Yeah, practical stuff. We've got the magic effects coming in boxes, so who knows?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And some of that stuff, you could actually take some of those little crackling magic effects and pop that on here. That would actually work. But I definitely want some stuff like that for these. It would be really cool if this had this. But, there's plenty of people doing stuff that you can get that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oleg's staff turned chain mace looked really interesting. That is a really cool design. I really dug that because it was 2 parts when I think it still is 2 parts in the box. And I didn't realize it was the same thing. Like I was trying to figure out like, he's got these 2 things, and they're like, no. One is when he takes the top off, and he's got it as like a sort of a mace type of weapon.
They took him out on the stream, and the way he was holding it, I just immediately thought of like the incense in church when they walk up and down, and he's like, that's all I can think about.
Yeah, I thought about that after I took that shot of him holding it like that, but I didn't know any other way to get it to look. Yeah. Like doing anything, you know what I mean? So he kind of had to be holding it. And then I'm like looking at it, I was like, Domina. It's been a long time since I've been to church, and it wasn't Roman Catholic either, so I'm just going by TV. Could you tack on Action Force blast effects? Maybe if I had Action Force. I don't have any Action Force. So
when I get mine, I'll try. They might be way too small, but we'll see.
That's true. Yeah, those are a smaller scale for sure.
Yeah, these guys are tiny here.
I could see you could totally get a little like burst around this, you know what I mean, to pop over the top of this, so it looks like there's like a blast and then an effect coming off of the third party. Or go ahead and use that, guys. Do that next time. The mace looks like a warp core from Next Gen. Yeah, a little bit. I know what you're talking about there. Love to see how close the Engineer Black is to Vampire Builder's Black is. Okay. Well,
it's like solid.
Yeah, so the Engineer, the Specs Engineer, or not the Specs, the Tusk.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I don't know if I'm going to take this one out of the package, but I can pull over a Vampire and take a look manually because I'm running out of room here. I'm running out of time.
Yeah. I think they're a little bit. The Engineer is a bit more matte.
I think the Engineer is matte. It has almost like a. It has almost like a. Like an eggshell sheen to it. But I don't know though. It might be. think the
Yeah, Greg, that could work too. The Hadoken. I'm sure there's plenty of options for what you can. And if it doesn't stick, you put some wax or some tack behind it. Take your photos; it'll work.
Of course, I just knocked everything over doing that, but
of course,
it's. I mean, it's hard to tell in the power. I'll take it. I'll just take it. I won't take it out of the plastic.
Yeah, don't take it out of the tray. Yeah.
I love doing these, and then I hate the cleanup afterwards.
Yeah.
I would say there's a little bit more of a sheen. I don't know if you can see. You know, I'll try and hold it up to the other camera. Hang on a second. All right, so there's that, and there's this. Can't see. So there's a little bit more of a shinier sheen to the vampire than there is on her. She's got a little bit more of, you can see the way the light, you can't really see it, but I can see it here. Is the light is more satin on her than it is on the vampire. The vampire is a little more shiny. It's got a shiny.
Probably get the parts to play well together if you're looking.
But I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work totally. Like if you swap these, I don't think there's any reason that anybody would look at that and see a difference. I mean, it's not that much of a difference.
No,
it's real subtle. Real subtle. Yeah, it'll be fine. You'll be fine. That could be cool. Damn, right there. Let's take this head off. Pop that right on there.
Space vampire.
Oh, space vamps. Definitely. Oh my god. Cut off the ears. Cut this off. You could make that more of a helmet thing.
Because they got what's his face in book 3 has a vampire-ish head too. So give him a Legion.
That's right. That's Zaxius, you mean?
Yeah, Operative.
Yeah.
And Vorgus Vermilius share a head sculpt.
Do they?
The new Vorgus.
No, Operative's a human. Is it the same head sculpt? No, can't be, is it?
Yeah. They've got little pointy bits on the side. It's green on him, and then Vorgus has the white face with the red, like, ram antlers.
On Operative?
Wait a
minute. Yes, you're right. The alternate, the alternate head sculpt. Right.
Okay.
I forgot about the
I spend way too much time on the website.
No, you're right. The alternate head sculpt is the new vampire sculpt. Yep, exactly.
Which also looks awesome.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that's cool. That would be cool to paint black right there, and you could do that with the. I mean, it's more of a male face, but is it really? Like, it's not really that much different.
Well, the vampires are pretty ugly, so it could work.
True enough. What's up, man? How's it going? Jimmy G's recent photo convinced me to get the engineer to use an Azuriel head. Yeah, that was a cool mashup. I like that. That was very Rogue One looking with her playing the part of Jyn Erso. She's cool. Yeah, there you go. Whoa. Well, you know about that. Dude, some of this stuff goes out of my head right after it's off the table. I'm just like, until I get it in hand again, like all the new book 1 stuff is coming back into my mind. Like, oh yeah, okay, I remember all this stuff. But she looks cool too. I dig this. I like the little bubble,
that head,
the red bubble. Yeah. And this has got that, like, it's not...
That head throws me because I want to think those things are eyes, and they're not.
In the middle. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. In the center is the eyes, and it's not on the side. Is that the case?
Like, it looks like she's got, like, a gem on her head, and then the sockets are the eyes, but that's not it. She's got the one eye, and it always throws me. I can't see it.
Oh, yeah, properly. You're right. Yeah, they're just little, like, openings. Yep. Yeah, they're like breathing... or hearing or something like that, and it's just the one eye.
Yeah, it just always throws me off.
Yeah. Maybe that was the purpose, evolutionary wise.
Yeah.
I don't know what like got one eye, got 2 eyes. I don't know. Maybe they go for those when you're attacking them and like I don't know. You missed my eye, it's in the middle. I don't know enough about Legions. So my brain is melting out of my ears because I've got no clue what any of this is. That's all right. You don't know anything yet, Angel.
Yes.
All right. I really want to open Slog and everything, but it's 5:30. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I think that's good. So I think we'll wrap it up. It's not a full unboxing. Sorry, I didn't get the Slog and everything, but there's more coming up. Maybe I'll do another one of these tomorrow or Tuesday or something like that. We'll see. Cloud, thank you for joining me, man. That was
thank you for having me.
You're an excellent guest, and you know your stuff. Cloud, everybody, she's in the Cabal. And you've had some really good experiences in the Cabal lately. It's been amazing. Like some of your stories and stuff has been really, really cool. I know things are a little tough right now. I know, but man, everybody comes through for people in there. It's amazing. Yeah. It's an amazing place. Somebody just posted something up about being in other groups that are just like super negative. I think he was meant some of the 1/6 groups. So. And he'd stay in here even if he got out of Cosmic or Mythic Legions, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you hang out for the people.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. You know it. All right, hey, what's up? You just got in and goodbye. Hello and goodbye. All right, Tim. Hello, goodbye. All right, cool. Well, that was fun. I appreciate you coming on, Cloud, and thanks for everybody for stopping by. I think we had like 45, 50 people in here at one point on a random Sunday without any much notice. That's cool. Where can they find you? Do they on Instagram? I know you were just on. You can find her on Dan Who's show
Legends
all the time.
Liquor. Yeah, every other Sunday. I'm a regular most of the time. I am on Instagram at @cloud_network. And I am all over the Mythic Legions Cabal. So if you're not in there, join up.
For sure. All right, everybody. Have a great 4th of July. Chill with the fireworks a little bit because people have pets and there's animals outside. I know it's fun. I get it. I'm a bummer, but I like them too. But it really fucks everybody up.
Rick saying the Enablers Discord. Yes, I'm in there a lot too.
Oh, there you go. I gotta get more on Discord. I'm on Discord all the time, but I don't know. I just don't have a lot of time to spend in there. I know it's great for just chatting in person, but we'll do it. Yeah, definitely. Bernie Clement? Are you one of the people in the group? There is a new group for tri-state area Legions collectors. So don't try to get in there if you're not in the tri-state area, because we'll find you out. But yeah. I think it was started because of that post that somebody put up about Long Island. So, I'll send you the link. But yeah, Bernie, if you're in there, that would be great, man. I'd love to do a Long Island meetup at some point. Yeah, cool. All right, that's it. We'll see you next time. Legions Lounge, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Ciao. Bye, everybody.